Hey guys, what's up? Grant right here. I'm back here today for a brand new video. I want to wish everyone an amazing upcoming new week. And I'm very happy to be back here with you guys. We're continuing Journey a la Lara, if you want to call it that, on my channel today with another request from Kevin from my Patreon. I'm going to be reacting to Lara Fabian's music video, Ma vie dans la Tienne. I believe that's how it's pronounced. If it's not, please correct me nicely in the comments, as you guys always do. Super excited to be listening and viewing this with you guys today. So get yourself something to drink, get something to eat, be happy, be cozy, be comfy, and be ready, because we're going on the journey once again. Without further ado, let's get into it. Before we begin today's video, as always, if you are new here, welcome to this channel. I am happy to have you here. Please hit that subscribe button, give this video a nice thumbs up at the end if you like what you see and hear, and head on over to my Patreon and join everybody over there for first access on all content to come forth on this channel. Now let's get into it.
Ferme la porte et pose ton manteau juste là. Assieds-toi près de moi. Ce que j'ai à te dire, je ne le dirai qu'une seule fois. Je ne le dirai qu'à toi. Si j'avais su les torrents dévaler sur ma terre, si j'avais vu les brûlures me ravager la chair, si j'avais su tout ça, ces impossibles allers-retours de l'amour, j'aurais mis ma vie dans la tienne, que mon mélange sang des veines, je serais restée près de toi. Crois-moi, des éléments qui se déchaînent, tu m'aurais protégé de moi, mon âme sœur, ma reine. Tant de temps que je t'aime. Donne-moi ta main, je t'en prie, ne la retire pas. Ce qui nous lie est au-delà. Organique, minéral, karmique, indéfinissable. Ce qui m'attache à toi va au-delà. Si j'avais cru qu'il fallait ne pas y croire, dommage. Les oasis du désert ne sont jamais que des mirages. Si j'avais su tout ça, les grandes promesses qui tournent court en amour, j'aurais mis ma vie dans la tienne, comme mon mélange de sang des veines, je serais restée près de toi. Crois-moi, les éléments qui se déchaînent, tu m'aurais protégé de moi, mon âme sœur, ma reine. À la prochaine fois, peut-être dans 1000 ans, je sais déjà que dans un autre monde, tu mettras ta vie dans la mienne. On ira où nos cœurs nous mènent. Tu resteras là près de moi. Crois-moi, tes désespoirs, tes joies, tes peines, je te protégerai de toi, mon âme sœur, ma reine. Tant de temps que je t'aime, tant de temps que je t'aime.
Okay guys, Big round of applause, as per usual, for the one and only Lara Fabian. Thank you again, Kevin, for this request. I am so happy to have seen it today, heard it, viewed the beautiful music video with you guys. One thing I want to start off by saying is one of the things that I am just absolutely in just absolute awe of is how well Lara has preserved her voice throughout the years. You guys know, as well as I know, the percentage of singers that have been in the business for a decade plus years, who have stood the test of time with their voice and who still have a large, portion of their original vocal ability intact, present day is very low. And I'm not saying that it's always, the performer's fault, but a lot of what goes on with the vocal cords and a lot of some of your favorite singers does have a lot to do with a lot of things that could be, prevented. And it's obviously technique and, learning how to, sing safely is important, but there is so much more that goes into singing than just that. And that's one of the things that I just constantly am talking to people about, regarding even myself. That's one of the reasons that I try to take as good care of myself as possible, because everything that you do to yourself has an effect on your voice, whether you realize it or not. Your daily habits, drinking enough water, drinking the right things, hydrating, the kind of foods that you're putting in your body, not just, for the fact that they are going to your body to, give you the nutrients you need, but the fact that different textures and different acidity levels in foods affect your vocal cords. It's a big thing. Getting sleep. I'm guilty of it. I still don't get enough rest, but I try to get as much as I can. Getting enough sleep is a big factor. The kind of environments you're around, if you're a smoker, if you are a partier, if you are a drinker, if all of these things that, people do on a daily basis do affect the vocal cords. And a lot of the things that we've seen happen to a lot of famous singers do have a lot to do with these things that I mentioned. So Lara is one of the only few that has, maintained, the quality of her voice throughout the years. And it's just so wonderful to see, because I know, as well as you guys know, the work that she has put into her voice, and the fact that she has, given her voice as much love and care as she has, just is reflecting in, the quality that's presented here. Just absolutely stunning. I absolutely love, once again, as I said before on one of the last reactions, I love how big of a contrast this is to some of the other performances I've seen from her. This is a very subtle, very, very, very sort of warm, inviting. I mean, everything she touches is warm and inviting, but I feel this is a very subtle, mellow approach, as is big contrast to some of the other really, really, take it there moments we've seen from her. And it once again goes to show that she is just capable of impressing no matter what kind of vibe she is creating, whether she is really, really, really subtle like she was here, or whether she's really, really going for it in those other performances. She is just multidimensional, and no matter which, kind of energy she's trying to exude, she's going to leave your jaw on the floor no matter what, and for different reasons. And I'm always saying that on this channel. You guys know there are so many different ways to impress an audience. It's not just a one-size-fits-all that we see a lot of times with a lot of different performers who are very niched, who are very good at one thing, but they're not so good at another. Lara, she just is good at everything she touches, and she is always looking to bring a different side of herself forth in every project that she does. And like I said, I have so much respect for that, and I can relate to that in so many ways, because throughout my own career, that's what I've always strived to do, is bring a different side of myself to the spotlight, and to really show a different side of myself, always showing everything in the best light, but not being afraid to show a different side of myself, and always taking on something new with each new project. And I see that with Lara, even from her looks. Everything I've seen from her throughout the years, she's always challenged herself in creating a new image and creating a different look, and to showing a different side of herself. And she's never been one to sort of stray from any of that. She's not, you know, a play it safe kind of performer. She's always reinventing herself and just reinventing the, you know, performance and the, you know, energy that she's giving in each, you know, everything that she touches. And I absolutely am here for it all the way, no questions asked. I absolutely loved the music video for this. Just that, once again, you guys know I'm so big. I am so big on moods and vibes and energies being projected by color and by just imagery and different things happening in a video. It just is as important in the scheme of, you know, a you know, live performance or a music video as anything else, and it just really brings the whole thing sort of home. And you guys, I am just gonna, you know, say this once again. I said this in one of the last videos to her. She is one of the last of a dying breed of, I feel, female entertainers that have remained a lady in a lot of aspects. And when I say that, I don't want people to take the wrong way. When I say that, I mean she is one of the only, you know, female entertainers I've seen not sort of given to this over masculine presentation, this sort of unnatural aggression that I see in a lot of today's female entertainers, being that I feel a lot of them are sort of just trying to compensate for deep-seated feelings of inferiority inside. But I feel Lara, she is so confident in herself. She doesn't have to resort to that, and she still can, you know, sort of reside in her femininity, and it's just so wonderful to see, because, like I said, a lot of that's dying out these days. A lot of female entertainers, I feel they're just exuding unnatural aggression in a lot of their videos and a lot of the performances I see today, and it's you know, it's nice to see someone like her just continue to have that really soft beauty about herself, not just on the physical, you know, level, but also just exuding from inside. You can feel that really soft feminine energy coming from her, and it's just, like I said, it's such a breath of fresh air with all of the sort of toxic aggression that we see coming out of a lot of the female entertainers today. She is just such a class act, such a lady. And she just always brings that energy. You see the way she's dressed. She's just so down to earth, but just so remarkably stunning in every single way. It just is flowing from her effortlessly. And it's just, like I said, every time I see a video from her, it completely brightens up my day, and I'm pretty sure you guys can relate. I want to also state something that I've been wanting to, you know, give my opinion on. A lot of you guys get kind of irritated in the comments when I do videos. I react to videos without English subtitles, and I understand where you're coming from, but at the same time, music, good music, transcends language barriers. I feel you can connect with a song even when you don't understand what the person's saying. Just listening to the, you know, style of vocals being presented, just watching the video, watching the things happening in the video, and making your own connection. I feel everybody can create their own story based on these things and create their own connection with what they're listening to and watching based on these things. And it's not just about always, you know, reading what's on a screen and trying to understand everything. No matter what is happening in a song or a video, you're not going to understand everything. And I feel the beauty of it lies in the mystery of not understanding everything and making your own understanding of what's going on and making your own connection with all of that. So that being said, I absolutely was just in heaven listening to this as per usual and watching the video. The whole thing was absolutely stunning. Another humongous round of applause for Lara, because she just never gets her credit due, but we're going to get it, like I said a million times on this channel. And thank you once again, Kevin, for another knock it out of the park reaction request. Thank you so much for joining me today for this reaction video, you guys. I am so happy to have you along for the ride as per usual. If you have not yet done so, and I know there's some of y'all in there who haven't, I'm gonna need you to hit that subscribe button. Give this video a nice big thumbs up if you liked what you saw and you heard, and head on over to the Patreon to join everybody there to get first access on our content to come forth on this channel. I look forward to seeing you guys along for another amazing reaction in the next coming days, and I want to say from me to you, have a wonderful day. I will check you guys later. Peace.